John Sargent back here with Wilkins Harley-Davidson in Southbury, Vermont. Wanted to go through locking and securing your motorcycle, which is a 2014 CVO Ultra Limited. Now you have your security fobs, you have your barrel key, which is integrated into your electronic locks. We wanted to go through how you can actually secure that using this as a combination. So while your barrel key, you can still lock your saddlebag and your tour pack via a quarter turn with this. You can lock your hinges all the way around the motorcycle. This up here is not an ignition switch. This is strictly for your fork lock. So to have the fork unlocked, it's going to be turned toward the unlocked position. And with your forks all the way to the left, you can rotate that to the left and remove it to the lock position. That's going to lock your forks. This also flips open so you can use your barrel key to secure that. Now, if you did not want to use your barrel key, one of the great features on the CVO Ultra Limited is you have power remote locks. So the way this works is we push our button here for lock, and that will lock our motorcycle. That's going to lock our saddlebags, locks our tour pack now. Because we rotated the fork lock over, that also engaged that fork lock in a lock position. And if I hit unlock, that unlocks everything. So now, open up my tour pack, open up my saddlebags, and I can even turn my fork lock back off. Again, John Sargent with Wilkins Harley-Davidson, going over your remote power locks, and now we're going to go over our security system. Now the way the security system works is much like many of the bikes. This is it's a proximity located system, forgive me. So when we get 6 to 8 feet away from the motorcycle, which has a sensor located underneath the seat, it's looking for these fobs. So when we get 6 to 8 feet away, that security action is going to take place. And what that's going to do is going to prevent this motorcycle from starting. So the way that works is I walk away from the motorcycle, I set these away. If we were to try and start this motorcycle, or if we were to shake it, you have an alarm on the bike, and it is very loud. So we want to limit how many times we actually have that go off. So now, if I need to override that security, meaning my fob batteries die, which they will do after a year or two, so make sure you change those. Or if I lose my fobs, I want to still be able to operate my motorcycle and get home. So the way I do that, like I demonstrated, is we don't want to shake the motorcycle. Each motorcycle has a PIN code, and you can change that PIN code. It gives you an explanation in your owner's manual. Also here at Wilkins, we take pride in our product knowledge. We can walk you through those steps. So now, once we remember what our code is, which we should have saved in our mind and in our wallet, and typically at our Harley-Davidson dealership, here at Wilkins, we like to keep those on file for you. We want to go through and we want to turn our ignition on, which is via our kill switch here. So I turn the power on, and it's asking me to enter in my PIN. Now the way I enter my PIN is via the turn signals. Our left turn signal is going to change the digit, and our right turn signal is going to secure that digit and move to the next one. A few rules here. We don't want to pause for more than 5 seconds or less. If we enter in a wrong digit halfway through the code, we're simply going to shut off the power, let it reset, which is going to be indicated by turn signals are going to flash twice, and then we're going to restart that process. We also want to make sure on our 5th digit that we actually lock that digit in with this turn signal, securing the final code. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to shut this off. We're going to give it a moment. Now I turn it on. It's going to ask for our PIN. Again, this turn signal is beginning that process by changing the digit. You can change it 1 through 9, and it's going to be 5 digits. So on this motorcycle, we're going to begin entering the code. We're going to enter it here. Now we move on to the next digit. And once we're completed entering the whole code, system comes on. Now we can ride the motorcycle. Now our security will remain inactive as long as we keep our power on and our ignition on the motorcycle. So once I stop and I shut the power off, our security will reset, indicated by 2 turn signal flashes and 2 chirps. and now I have to re-enter the code to move back forward with riding the motorcycle. So again, keep your fob batteries replaced every year or two. Remember your code. You can personalize that code, any digit 1 through 9, and it has to be a 5-digit code. And if you change your code and you want me to save it on file, please give me a call. I'm happy to do that. The number is 802-476-6104. That is securing your motorcycle, your power locks, and your security system on a 2014 CVO Ultra Limited. Thank you very much.